This is going to happen for sure because it's just much more convenient. You can combine services on your smartphone. So that's already happening. It's just a way how the banking industry is going to react. There's a lot of logistics behind all that, but I think that's definitely going to happen. It's already happening in the United States anyway, or in the UK, for example, in Europe. So yes. I think all the social networks, as Facebook as an example, LinkedIn, name them, WhatsApp, as well as the Google advertising or the Yahoo and the Bing advertising, they all will become, or they already are, much cheaper if you compare that to classical advertising. It's purely because of the fact that those companies have a lot of big data, they have a lot of consumer data, and they take artificial intelligence to put this into their advertising models, and so they make it much more effective. So those advertising tools will become much more relevant, and they already are much more relevant, and that's why they will be more successful than the classical advertising industry is. If we look like in 10 years' time, we will live in a world where the production cycle of a company is completely different. It is going to be completely digitized. So we will not anymore produce a car, then put it in a retail store, then do television advertising and then sell it with a sales force. Which is, we will live in a world of an on-demand production. We will be able, through digitization, to produce a product the same day and deliver it the same day. So the salesperson of the future is not anymore pushing sales. It has to understand, 100% understand the customer needs. And that's why he will need a lot of artificial intelligence tools and a lot of data, customer data, to intelligently feed the customer need in a completely different value chain. So I think the major risk for a salesperson is not to understand digital in the future. And he will have a different role. He will not anymore the person out there. He will probably only be 5 to 10% of his time with the customer, and the rest of the day he will intelligently, supported by artificial intelligence tools, he will think about how he can perfectly feed the customer need into the value chain. This will be a completely different role in 5 to 10 years' time. I think this will also change, because if we are not living anymore in a world where products are produced and then pushed into the market, the whole marketing world is going to change. I think that marketing in the future is not anymore like, how do I do advertising? Marketing is going to be about, how do I use big data and artificial intelligently to meet market demands? So I think the top brands, Coca-Cola will still be there because it's just, it has been there for 50, 100 years. But I think a lot of those top brands will disappear. A brand of the future will be more, how intelligently can I meet customer needs and feed that into a value chain? And so the logistics, the digital logistics will become much more important than it is today. So the classical branding will more and more disappear, except a couple of top brands, let's say 10 to 20 top brands.